Well, hey there. How's things going? Well, it's been a minute since I've posted anything up. Little explanation on my part. I had kind of shortly after Christmas, I decided that what I was doing wasn't mounting to much. So, on an impulse, I decided to go ahead and delete my channel. Well, in hindsight, that was kind of a stupid move, to be brutally honest with myself. And just spent the last few months just trying to figure out what I'm doing and what I'm going about doing and stuff, as far as what type of content do I want to make. And honestly, I can't really see much difference of what I do from some of the other people that I see on YouTube. I just have a different way of going about it, a little bit, and different style of doing things. Uh, Not get wrapped around the axle about subscribers and all that other shit. Basically, at the end of the day, um, you know. But as it stands right now, I've managed to throw myself into a few a few projects. Okay, more than a few. Probably more than I should have. I have recently just picked up Baron's War. It is a skirmish level medieval game. I'll do more follow up on that in another video. Um, I've got I got some footage here that has of some new guys I just got. Got them earlier this week, and I just washed them today. So here's what they look like, hopefully. And on top of that, I've also took it upon myself to start working on a tower and some walls for a friend of mine. He's running a Warhammer role-play game that's set in the Badlands. We're using an amalgamation of the second and fourth editions. So I decided to go ahead and make a tower. The tower that was left standing in this particular place. And the place is called Tick's Head. And I didn't come up with it. I got into the campaign midway through. But what follows is a little bit of footage of that of this tower I've got in work right now. I've got all the brickwork of the what I call the base, or the main body of the tower done. Apparently, from what I gather, a cannonball had hit about the middle of the place, and this work is still going to be a little ways going. If there's interest, I'll go ahead and probably do updates and such as far as this tower progress goes. The tower is progressing, and eventually I'll be adding two wall sections to it, and then stables on the interior portion of the wall, and a barracks, I believe is the other building that he said he's got set up. And I think one of the other things I'm going to work on too is try my hand at making a textured mat using silicone and some sand and some paint and stuff, and put that on some canvas so I could just roll it out, and so I got the textures and colors and such for the Badlands. I've got kind of a color scheme in mind for like scrub plains and stuff. I'm thinking of Eastern Washington is a lot of, or kind of similar to what I think of when I think of scrub plains and stuff. A lot of sagebrush, a lot of open ground, that type of thing. A lot of yellow grass and that and such. On top of that, just to add more to the mix, I've also started working on some pieces for a. I've been working on pieces for This Is Not a Test. For a. I've been working on pieces for This Is Not a Test and Fallout, the RPG and the. So for Fallout and the RPG and Wasteland Warfare, and also go with Zona Alpha. I've gotten in this post-apocalyptic thing stuck in my head, and I even after I read through, let me back up. After reading through Zona Alpha, and then watching a video by Tabletop Minions with the reference about Zona Alpha, he had talked about the novel Roadside Picnic, and I picked that up on Audible and found that to be very, very, very good. Especially as old as that novel. It was written in 1974. And, here is what, 48 years later. Yeah, still very captivating. I listen to it on Audible because a lot of my free time is actually commuting back and forth to work. But yeah, and then other projects. Let's see. Oh yeah, I started following this YouTuber. His name is Bill Making Stuff. That's the name of the channel, and it got me kind of interested to try making bead bots and things out of bead bots are made out of wooden beads and rhinestones and that type of things. I find it very, very appealing because it's a true creative outlet, and part of the thinking also is like, hey, if I got a rules agnostic or a miniatures agnostic game, like say Zona Alpha, and I want to play a game of Zona Alpha, make a bunch of my own little bead guys and equip them, kind of kit bash them, throw in some 40K extra bits or Imperial Guard bits that I've got, and they got guns and knives and stuff. Okay, cool. Now I can go play. Yeah, and that's something I can scratch build on my own and make them look as quirky or serious as I want to. Yeah. Also going with the post-apocalyptic stuff, I've got a lot of terrain ideas in mind, but to go with that, I'll be printing off a lot of 3D. I will be printing off a lot of terrain with my 3D printers because I picked up a bunch of files from Printable Scenery, which is all post-apocalyptic. That was actually harder to find than I thought it was going to be. Finding post-apocalyptic terrain is kind of hard, actually, or it's very. No, I just found it to be not easy to come across. So my idea was to scratch build as much as I can and blend it in with the printable scenery files. And just as a full disclaimer, no, I'm not being endorsed by anybody. At the recording of this video, I have 0 subscribers, so that's it is what it is. So anyway, but so going forward, I'm going to be trying to put work permitting, because I'm working about every 3rd week or so. But I'll be trying to put up a video a couple of videos a month. I will be posting more progress reports on, as far as just photos and maybe updates on some of the longer terrain builds on Instagram. I do have an Instagram account. Shaky Hands Workshop is on Instagram. by all means follow me there, and I'll be posting updates as they kind of in work, and then once I hit certain points, I'll post videos of kind of like a vlog, if you will, of what I've done, where I'm at, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do tutorials anymore, unless there's a request to do tutorial on a specific thing, because there's 400 million people out there doing stuff. So if I do something a certain way that you're curious about, then by all means let me know, and if there's enough interest, then yeah, I'll do a tutorial video for something like that. All right, well, I don't want to keep this too long. I just wanted to kind of throw my mug back out there and say, hey. But you all take care, and I shall endeavor to have a video. It won't be next week, but be the week after, and I'll try and throw a Instagram post up at least every Friday of something that I've had in work and status and such. All right, y'all take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.